I'll start off by saying what I say to everyone. Deathmatch and team deathmatch makes you really good at deathmatch and team deathmatch, but not at any other game types. Not team capture the flag, nothing. So I want to get that out first. Even though Quake 3, that basically is deathmatch and team deathmatch, so we'll help you there. But I really like to try and make people stray away from it if they're going to get into more competitive game modes like search and destroy or even domination. So I'm going to cover basically the stuff I know the best so far is the Call of Duty style. What you have with Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch are two basically different types. You have one where you spawn with all the items on you, which would be Call of Duty or Counter-Strike on a, say, AIM map or FY map. And you have ones where you don't spawn with everything and you have to go find those yourself. Usually those would be Unreal Tournament, Quake, and Doom a little bit, if you ever played that. So let's start off with one where you spawn with all the items. You'll have, basically the problem with Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch is once you get a couple kills and you have a bit of a lead, you really just want to play the clock as long as you can. There's no other way for the enemy to beat you, so you just want to play a big game and keep away and snag any kills you can. That's sort of the passive way of winning. The aggressive way is in a game like Quake where they don't have a weapon once they spawn, or they'll have a crap weapon and they need to go find a rocket launcher. You want to hog all the different items that pop up, grab the armor, grab the quad damage or whatever, and grab the rocket launchers, the good guns, and keep them away from it. And if it's a really bad team deathmatch game like GoldenEye, I have to admit, and you know where the spawns are, once you kill them once or twice and figure out where the next spawn is, then you just go and you kill them as quickly as possible in that order. So let's look at a very bad map for team deathmatch. I mean, Dawnville is one of my favorite maps, but let's really look at the problems here, why you don't see it anymore in the later Call of Duties. You have this zone right here. The thing with search and destroy maps and like Counter-Strike is when you have a bomb site, you want 3 entrances into the area. Say, here, you want to go through here, you want to go through here, or you want to go through here. There are a couple more entrances, but yeah, you get the idea. That creates multiple ways to get in. What happens, though, with this map is right here, you can get in this way, or you can get in this way to this zone here. So camping right here is a great idea, especially if you hide someone over here, so you can cover each other in lines of fire. So once you have like 3 or 4 kills in Team Deathmatch, you just go and hide right here. In Deathmatch, it's even worse. Let's go to another map, Carrington. This map's a little bit better, it's harder to find places to hide, but let's say you're playing 1v1 Deathmatch. This is why I never do it in any of the Call of Duties or Counter-Strike. I've got, say, 4 kills on you, and you want to kill me? I'm going to hide my ass right here. Or I'm going to hide right here. Or I'm going to hide, somewhere incredibly obscure, and I'm just going to sit there and run the clock. If you come towards me, I get the easy kill on you. That's probably not work too well, but you get the idea. It just doesn't work. Now, when you play Team Deathmatch, if you're not going to be passive about it, you want to keep running the field. Basically, what you do, say with 5v5, you have 4 guys go this way around the map. Why did that autocomplete? You have 4 guys go this way around the map, and then you have 1 guy go this way around the map, obviously. The point is, these 4 guys constantly push the spawn around the map. So there's nowhere they can spawn, you just keep taking the area, and the other guy, if the other team tries to outflank you, or tries to do something against it, he throws off their coordination, he throws off their spawns, he throws off their organization. So while 4 of you just get to own them, it's really violent, and a lot of maps are not set up to counter it. Halo kinda does it because you move so damn slow. I'm sorry, but you do. And that kind of counters it because you simply can't get around the map in time to control it, but games like Call of Duty and Counter-Strike, it's horrible for. I'm very glad Counter-Strike does not really focus on that at all. With newer maps that are a little bit better, this is Cargo from upcoming Black Ops 2. Even if you try and control the point, there are enough little intersections you can cut into to try and hopefully make a stand. There's a little platform up here. You can try and hide here and here if you spawn over here, and just try and stop both pushes. But then once they've realized that you're fighting back, they can just go hide right here. It becomes problematic. Now, I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, and I don't have much to say about the other game type. It's really easy to cover. I wish I could say more. It's not really my thing, so my apologies. So let's look at this. Everyone knows this map from Quake. So With this, with Quake game modes, you have no items when you spawn other than like your chain fist and a machine gun, and that doesn't really work out, or whatever the first two starting guns are. You'll have the good guns spawn, you'll have the rocket launcher, you'll have the railgun, and you'll have mega health or quad damage or whatever you have the map set up to. You'll have armor, and you basically want to control these points. And it works kind of like when you're playing 5v5 in the start with all your weapons match. You want to duke it out, and once you kill him, you want to go around the map in whatever order that these items spawn. And you want to find out the fastest path possible to collect up all these items. There are lots of strategies online already for this. You can test it out. You can ask. I'm going to see if I can get some of the pros come in for Quake and talk about this. But basically, this is what you're going to want to do. If there's a time delay on an item spawning, say the rocket launcher takes 10 seconds to spawn, you want to grab it every 10 seconds or as quickly as possible. Whatever the spawn time is on this, say it's every 30 seconds, you want to have it down to a science, going whatever path you need to grab it and keep going. That's really the best way to play this map. Or not in this map, play this game mode. You want to control all the really good items. You want to make sure the other guy can't pick them up. If it's a game where the rocket launcher is just constantly respawning when you touch it, and if you touch it again, you gain one more, so it's not really an issue, then it's a little harder. You want to just aim for these big items that constantly have these respawns, or have a time to respawn, so that you can control them and you can try and control the map. That's really what it gets down to. And the nice thing about this game mode compared to Call of Duty is you can't really run the clock. You can't, like, he can't hide in this stairwell over here and just wait, because his opponent will grab a rocket launcher, the rail gun, he'll grab mega health, and he'll just come in. It'll be a nice little fight, actually. It won't be fair, or it'll be fair is the problem, so he doesn't want that. So he has to continually run the map. And that's really, when you get down to it, the basics of the game. There's other things in these games, like you want to know how to be able to do quick jumps so you can quickly get around the map. Rocket jumping, where you shoot the ground with a rocket as you jump and launch, say over to another platform, or you hit this actual platform here and you jump up as you hit it. It causes you to go like triple speed. There are lots of little tips and tricks, but really that's the gist of playing a deathmatch game like Quake. Get really good at your action time, get really good at your accuracy, learn the quickest way around the map, and just stomp the other person and turn it into a science. It's pretty quick covering, but again, this is not my focus. I'm sure there's a lot of little tips and tricks that a more professional player could tell you. I've played this very loosely on a competitive level, a couple like East Coast LAN, MagFest, a couple of the smaller LANs I've competed in it and, placed like 4th. But yeah, so it was just the ideas to keep in contact. There's more to know, of course, but that's really your basic gist of what you want to get down. Now, I know a lot of you want me to cover Halo maps. The problem with that is it's on Xbox. Hold on, don't troll. I'm not trolling you. There aren't very many overviews, and usually the ones that are hand-drawn and very inaccurate compared to the map it is. I need an overview like this, or like any of these other overviews I'm showing you now, or any of my other videos. That's what I need to cover strategies for Halo. I don't have a capture card for my TV, so I can't just do that, or I would. So if you have a map like this, please post it in the thread or on this YouTube video, because I will happily make a video. I just don't have the materials to do it. I don't want a hand-draw map because it's not going to be accurate enough. So, I hope you learned a little bit from this. I'm going to see if I can find some more posts and some more information and some better strategy guides, since there is a demand for this. I'm not going to just be, no, I don't like this game, and I'm not going to tell you about it. So, I'll do my best to help you out some more. And once again, this is The Pain.